Okay, this video is for anyone who's interested in using PerfectJob to help them network more effectively. And we're purposefully doing this, keeping the screen pretty empty, as if it were, a first use of PerfectJob or very early in your job search. So I've got this to do. It's Monday morning, and it says call Gary for coffee. So I'm going to go click on this activity. And let's see, I've got a note. Gary was interested in my social marketing. Remind him when we meet. Well, when did we meet? Let me go take a look at Gary. There's Gary. Often I use the nickname to put in pronunciation for him. Call Gary for coffee. That's what I'm doing. Oh, the great networking meeting last week. I remember that. Okay, so I'm supposed to call Gary. But let me just quickly look. I've got a couple of documents and background on Gary. And there's his organization. Interesting. And oh yeah, there's his photo. Okay, I remember him. So I'm going to go give Gary a call and talk to him about this. So let's actually do a fast back and see how we got here. I just came back from a great networking meeting, and I want to show you how I use PerfectJob to do my follow-up. First thing I'm going to do is go into my activity and just mark it as completed. It's a good way to keep track of it. And then next I want to add a couple of people I met because these are the folks I want to follow up with. So I'm going to put in new contacts. And the first one is Dan Bass. And just going to put in just a little bit of information about him, phone number and his email address. But there's a full set of information you can keep track of for anyone. And so here he is. I'm putting him here as part of the networking meeting because what that lets me do is later when I go and look at his record, I can see this meeting and I remember that that's where I saw him. While I'm at it, I might just put a quick note on this meeting. Okay. Now I'm going to go in and add the couple of other people I met. So now I've added Dan Bass in, and I'm going to go add one more. So now I've added Dan, Gary, and Conrad, and I'm going to work with Gary. And so I'm going to go look at his record, and you can see here that here's where I met him. But I want to actually put in a follow-up activity for him. So I'm going to link a new activity, and it's new. Let's call Gary for coffee. Call, and I'm going to make it do. Let's make it do first part next week. No particular start time, high priority, and not yet started. And then I just want to do a quick note. Gary was interested in my social marketing background. Mine. So just a quick note, a reminder, so I know when I bring this up, I can talk to him about it. So I'm done. So here's now, my record for Gary, and I've got the couple of activities that I want to do with him. I'm actually going to go and do a little bit of research, and I've going to pull in a couple of documents. I just did a quick background check on Gary. So he's got some great information about his all the things he's smart about, and so I've in fact grabbed these on my my local hard disk. But we can easily capture a website. We can capture other things as well. So So I'm going to bring in these things that I've pulled in, going from my documents. And the first thing is just Gary's background, his qualifications, and as you can see, we can also pull in a website or almost anything. And if you want to be able to search it, just pasting in some summary or keywords or notes all work. But I'm just going to go here and do this. So there's Gary's resume. I'm going to quickly go and add a couple of other documents as well. Okay, I had Gary's resume in already. I've now added his LinkedIn profile. Okay, I've now I already had Gary's resume on here. Okay, I've now added a couple of documents. I already had Gary's resume on here, but I've now added his LinkedIn profile. Was pulled a PDF from his LinkedIn page, and one from Facebook as well. And these are great because I can go back and look at them. I can pull up the PDF as I need to. Internet Explorer is just warning me. You can't see the whole thing, but here's his background and his profile. The other thing I've brought in is just a photo of him that I found on his website, and so all the documents we can pull in. We can pull in not only a document from my hard disk and pull in a website. And I failed to link his organization. He's the president. So that's just where he's working. But this is also a place that you can put past schools, you can put other information. And down below, if as I get to know him better, I may find out that he's linked to other people I know. So this is a place to put what the connection is in my network. So now I've got my follow-up. When I give Gary a call, it'll be easy for me to pull up his record and pull up background information. As I get to know jobs, I can work on those. But this gives me a single place that I can keep track of everything. And when I come in the next day and look at my desktop, here's my to-do. Come Monday morning, call Gary for coffee, and really easy to go look at that, see that my note for it, pull up Gary's record if I need to, and just get reoriented to what he's got, and who he is as I go to meet him. That's it, and that's a quick overview of follow-up for networking.